We're about to take over the world, and we're gonna do it with these 5 morons. And we're gonna start by assassinating these 2. Once they're thoroughly assassinated, they become our team. And in case it wasn't obvious, there is a treasure chest here full of men. I don't know who's putting men in treasure chests, but I'm here to rescue them all. We need to make this army as big as possible, as fast as possible, because we are soon to fight an orc volleyball. But I've noticed there's a lot of men in these treasure chests, so let's go ahead and open these up. We even have one with a really big helmet, and there's another treasure chest. I have to say, I feel like I'm getting lucky. I don't think I earned an army this large. But we got one, so let's bully those 2. Okay, we're gonna kill these 2 really quick just because I can. Now we can fight the orc invaders with our massive army that we did not deserve. We can't resurrect the orcs, they are resurrection proof, obviously. So we're just gonna go ahead and murder them and leave them there as fertilizer. They're more useful in death than they were in life, and once they're defeated, we have a treasure chest. You 3, would you like to join my army? Also, whoever's in this chest, good news, you're now a part of me. This is a really strong little army. I think the guys with rocks on sticks are quite strong. But we've got the numbers, and I don't mind losing a few weak guys if we get some stronger ones. Look at all those big helmets. This is very intimidating. We do need to be careful not to take a bad engagement though. If we get attacked by 2 or 3 armies at once, we are done. But this is near the bottom of the map, so I don't think anyone's below me, so we can just go ahead and surround these guys. And then they're ours. This is a ranged guy. I definitely want him on our team. Ranged guys are very good. I love when I see 2 lone idiots wandering around because they're so easy to kill. There's basically no risk to any of my units. And wow, they have even bigger helmets. Oh, these are the next tier again. That's why. And we're getting an orc invasion. 2 of 3. This one comes armed with an axe, but we've got guys with really big helmets, so they actually stand no chance at all. We just got to surround them and get damage to all sides and be very careful where we engage the next orc armies that are splitting up. We're going to take these 2 to bolster our numbers. There's also a really cool thing where if you don't resurrect the people fast enough, they get resurrected automatically as skeletons and murder you. So when you take these fights, you really got to finish them quickly and move on to bolstering your numbers. Okay, we took out that orc army. Now it's time for this orc army. There's only a few of them left, so I think we're in good shape. We also have a lot of ranged guys, so they'll really do some damage. I didn't see what I got out of the chest, but I do see some very big helmets on our team. And I think these are the stronger guys again. Maybe not. These are just rocks on sticks. But rocks on sticks work for now. I'm desperate for anything. If it can absorb a spear or an axe, you're on my team. And you will be absorbing spears and axes. These are the tier 3 barbarians. They're more beard than brains, but they get the job done. So basically, I just want a lot of those. Tier 3 or whatever they are, the high tier units, that's what we need all of. Not entirely sure what those were, but they're on my team now, and there's a treasure chest. This is sure to have some... Wow, that had a lot in it. These armies get big. We've currently murdered 136 people. That number is going to go up quite a lot. 141, and our army gets bigger. Sir, are you okay? There's men in that chest if you're interested. I assume that's why you're here. Okay, now we're going to take the guys from the chest to surround this little army. It's a rather big army, actually, and got him. The army's getting so big, it's hard to maneuver, but we're just going to destroy these guys. So I think the best way to do it is to walk past them, then release. That's exactly what it sounds like. But if you maneuver your guys over all the way around them, and then you let go of the button, they collapse back in on the surrounding. This is such a big army. I hardly know what to do with it. We'll murder these guys for a second. Yeah, that should go well. The army beside me is actually quite strong, and we're about to spawn skeletons like in ourselves, so this maybe wasn't a good fight to take. We'll see though. If we could finish off both of these, all like 16 of these armies quickly, that would be great. I think we just boned ourselves. Okay, we need to run for a minute. I wish the skeletons would fight the barbarians. Yeah, we just had to make a retreat from that. We were just going to be constantly fighting ourselves and skeletons. That's okay. We can fight the skeletons here. They're dead this time. I'm not Are they fighting each other? Okay, I don't know what they were fighting each other, I guess. Okay. For now, we'll go ahead and destroy this little army. I think our army needs to get to a certain size or power to summon the next wave anyway. So it's perhaps not so much time as it is just army size. You got to be ready, at least somewhat, for the orc invasion. And a little maneuvering keeps us safe from that other army passing by. There's a big strong army above us. They're already coming at us. I'm trying to rescue the guys in the chest. Thank you. There we go. We got some men out of the chest. Now we'll go ahead and swarm these guys as best we can. Once they're dead, bolstered army. I really hope there's no limit to how big we can make this. If we're really smart, we would just go around destroying chests because we can bolster our numbers without having to risk anything. This is maybe a risky fight to take so close to the start of the next orc wave, but I don't think that will start until we fight these guys anyway. We just got to be careful to maneuver if the other armies get close. Okay, those guys are on our team now. We're going to fight this tiny army. Okay, here comes the next orc wave. I'm going to walk down closer to the edge of the map, mostly just hoping that I will get attacked from multiple sides if I do. Oh, there's a chest too, so we can make our army even bigger real quick. We'll go ahead and bust that open and move away from the tree. Do the orcs? Nope. they don't fight the other people. They apparently are teaming. Well, our army should be able to handle groups like this. It kind of sucks that there's a tree in the way, but when your army's this big, you're always going to have a tree in the way. Just got to find a way to deal with all of them. Yeah, well, that guy was a sacrifice. No one liked Ron anyway. Okay, we're going to try and swarm and surround. There's 7 orc armies we need to deal with. 5 of them now left. We're not really set up very well for this right now, but we'll do our best. It'd be better if we could just surround this, where it's basically 1 unit versus 1 unit. I like 10v1. That works much better for me. Okay, these guys are dead. These orcs are really strong. Okay, there's only 1 army left, and it's that army. For a sec, I'm gonna bravely run away and hopefully open this chest, and that feels better. Now we can take them on. Okay, the orc army is defeated. They dropped to us a massive chest, so we put our numbers back on. Next, we're fighting a giant skull and these half-size warriors. Oh, I forgot about those behind me. I wonder how strong we need to be to fight the boss. Because we're obviously pretty strong now. We're going to try and get much, much stronger. I want lots of ranged units. I need to be able to hit them from all directions. We got lots of strong units on this lower right side, so we're just going to go ahead and throw them into these guys. Those guys didn't seem that strong. But this whole left side of my army is ranged, so we need to attack on the right side. But also, here's a chest. We're definitely going to go ahead and open that. So now if I move up, we can put our tanky units in the front, and the ranged guys should pile in behind. And, well, our army's getting so big, I don't know if it matters what we do. Okay, we're just going to walk around them a little bit and stop, and then, yeah, like the ranged units can't even get close enough to range them. I just want this treasure chest without starting a giant fight, but a giant fight might be what we have. I'm not that worried about that. These are tier 3s, I think, so they're quite strong. But I'm much, much stronger. We're going to resurrect them right away. Now we're going to fight these babies. These guys are seriously tiny. And yeah, we decided to bully them anyway. And these guys, this will definitely be a net gain for our army. We've killed almost 500 morons too, so that feels good. We're definitely going to go ahead and ransack these guys. And these guys started it, so we have every excuse in the world to obliterate them. One more little army. I doubt we'll lose a single unit adding these. This is a variety unit. They have a little bit of everything. Their bigger guys probably took out a unit or 2 of ours, but we took out all of them. And this will be a massacre. We like massacres. Okay, apparently there's still more fighting to be had. Our army can surround like any army that exists now. That army to the upper right is actually full of strong units. I would like to take them. Maybe now we can. Okay, we're fighting the beast. He looks real scary. Before fighting the beast, I would like to take that treasure chest. Okay, he's coming. He's got hooks for hands. Yeah, very scary. So we're just going to go ahead and do the usual surround him and see what kind of damage we get on him. Once the range unit starts getting close, we probably will melt him. He's also got a tree that's sort of protecting him. So we really picked a bad time to start fighting him. We're going to move down a little bit so we don't pull that other army into us. There's something poofed over here. I don't know if that was a treasure chest. Okay. Okay, so when he gets down to 1/3 of his health, he's going to evaporate a lot of my army. Never mind, he just does that whenever he feels like it, and it really wrecks things. I'm thinking we're going to get away with this, though, because we have a massive army. And a lot of ranged units that can hit him from way back. He's pulled on the horn, so we're also fighting orcs while we're doing this. I'm mostly just going to focus on him. We aggroed another army, so we're just going to try and finish him off because I want him on our team. Once he's on our team, we'll be indestructible. Come on, keep fighting him. Okay, we're going to pull back a little bit and readjust just slightly. We need damage on him, no one else. Though we are also defeating the orcs really quickly. And we got him. Is he on our team? Hold to resurrect. Oh, okay, we got a gold chest. And there we are. And that had a lot of money in it. 555 kills, and apparently we don't get the big guy on our team. But we do have money to spend. In order to unlock the fun nights, we need more money. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes going on an enjoyable murder spree. I'm just going through the level again, and I've realized that we wanted to take out as many of the Viking guys with horns as we can. Because I'm pretty sure this thing up here goes by the number of units on your army, so we might as well just fill it out with strong units then. I was avoiding these guys before because I thought they were really strong, but then I realized we're just putting them on our team anyway, and we've got more than they do. It's a very complicated theory, I know. But I still won't say no to a good old-fashioned treasure chest also. Then we're going to fight the giant horde of Vikings here. This will be a massive boost for our army. Resurrecting them here might pull us directly into another conflict, but that's okay. Conflict is what we do. This is an even bigger army, right, as Orc Invasion number 3 shows up. But we should get these out of the way, hopefully, like, right now. And then we can resurrect double army. Now we can take on the orcs. Yeah, look at all the big helmets we have. This army's going to be unstoppable. So one of the orc armies is down. 2 of them are soon to be down. Then we'll turn around and move upwards. We're just going to go ahead and surround these guys now so we gain ourselves a little bit of room. There's 4 more to go. The orcs are still a lot stronger than I thought. We have lots of big strong units, but orcs clearly don't mess around. Oh, suddenly we're down to 1 army. I'm going to let them come to us, and I'm just going to go ahead and break this chest and destroy these children. Same thing again. I might as well just go ahead and open this chest while waiting for the orcs to turn up, and our army is back to being giant again. They charge at us thinking they had a chance, and then we open a chest full of men. Now with this massive army, we just need to find the biggest, strongest units. Okay, this is a pretty strong little army, so we're going to go ahead and destroy them. That took little to no effort, and the majority of our army really is tier 3s with the big hats, and then these little guys that are ranged. Oh, here's another big army of tier 3s. This will be great to add to ours. And we just go through them so fast thanks to all our spear throwers. Okay, this could be a good opportunity because I think we're about ready to summon the boss. I want to summon the boss and then I want to open the treasure chest, so then we'll get an extra size army to fight him with. Oh, they disappear. The chest just disappeared in front of me. You got to get to them quick. I didn't know that before. So let's go find more of them, I guess. The army's so big that like they go to the edge of the screen, so we're just going to run into whatever we run into. Like these guys. Yeah, you want to fight? Might as well. Between all of these, this should be the catalyst we need to spawn the boss. Okay, we might end up spawning skeletons here because we got rudely interrupted. Are we going to get him? Got him. Okay, now we're spawning the boss somehow while we're mid-fight. So that's interesting, but we're just going to maneuver away from them. We're going to spawn them. He's not in a particular hurry, and I think he skips leg day. Okay, well, I'm going to go like this time. I don't want to fully surround him if I can, because he attacks all the way over. Well, whatever, it's too late now. My units are simply going to do what they're going to do because there's no one steering this ship. He's about to do his first one of those. That's okay. That's interesting. My units stay back there for a second. That's not to my advantage to do that. I'm actually going to pull down and grab this treasure chest real quick in the hopes that it's full of something really good. Well, some of my units are sacrificing themselves bravely to fight the boss. Okay, we got a little bit out of the range there. This is where he's going to use his horn, but we still have a lot of very strong armies sitting in his face. We're doing really good this time. That definitely hurts a lot. Okay, can you guys go back to attack him? Why is no one attacking? There they go. They're like,
take a break every once in a while.
Okay, we've reinforced our numbers. We're going back to him. And we're going back to him again. The army's getting smaller, but he's about cooked. Now that we've made it rain, we can purchase Robin Hood and his merry men. They come armed with spears, which historically are a better weapon, so hopefully this is a realistic game. We are bearded, eyeless men with spears, but spears can attack from further away, so that should give us an advantage. We are so quick when we're just a little army. We can sneak right up and ambush them, and stab them in the back. We can stab these ones in the front. Those guys are on my team. These guys are soon to be on my team. I need a treasure chest. I just can't help it though. I see an army of 4 people and I've got to go stab them. The other armies are getting bigger, so when I do see an army of 4, I really do need to stab them. We're going to try a little bit of a bigger army. I think we can take them on. Okay, we definitely can take them on, so I could be a little bit more ambitious. This army, yeah, we'll definitely destroy these guys pretty quickly. And same with these, although we're about to be stabbed from behind, so we got to hurry up and kill these. And then turn around right away and fight these. Even then, time is working against us. Okay, resurrect and run. Finally found one of my beloved treasure chests. We also have an archer for the first time. And a tier 2 spearman. He comes with armor. I hope he's as strong as I think he is. But we also have the bow and arrow in the back. Probably doing a ton of damage. I like how these guys are just out wandering by themselves. Like they're surrounded by great armies. And there's one guy out for a walk. Didn't really mean to start a fight here, but we're gonna commit to it. The first orc invasion is pretty mild anyway. As long as we can fight them in a good spot, those two are going to make this a little bit more difficult than it was supposed to be. Still should be fine. We gotta pull ourselves downwards so we don't start another fight up top. Okay, I'm gonna resurrect this now. That was just a really, really unfortunately awkward spot to fight. I don't want to fight both of these at once either. I first want to fight the children orc, because they'll be easier to kill, and then we can focus on the big ones. Well, whatever. The strategy didn't really work. We'll fight these children instead. And also these ones. They're so small. I'm going to try and aim it so my armored knights are taking more of the damage because I think they can absorb a lot more. And this deal a lot back. But this guy is about dead. And this chest should hold. Yes, look at all that armor. And we'll go back to dealing with the children because they're really easy to add to our army. Here's one of the lone tier 2s who should go down without very much of a fight at all. This is a bigger army, but these are... never mind. This is such a high traffic area. Every time I move anyway. Okay, sir, stop firing arrows at them. This one archer is going to be responsible for destroying the entire army. Okay, there's 2 chests here though. I'm just going to go ahead and take advantage of these. And then we're going to fight this army of ranged and children. Now we're getting some some numbers. Don't really want them because they're too weak. These armies down here are what we want. These are all tier 2s. And we should be able to pretty quickly surround them and get in their face, and then they're dead. Okay, here's an even bigger army. We're going to do the same to them. We put our archers a little bit to the front line there, but that just means they're closer to shoot. Absorbing all those armor guys into our army, put the meter way up. One treasure chest might actually not quite put us all the way there. I don't really want to fight these, but that's fine. Okay, we're going to resurrect them there. And there we go, fully armored knights. We're gonna get some more of those on our team while continuing to move that way. Oh, we might be screwed here. This was a really bad spot to start this fight. We need to finish off everything here like right now, because I don't think I can resurrect until the orcs are dead. So they may turn into skeletons. We got another orc army. Okay, we just gotta run. Those archers are gonna go ahead and bravely buy us some time, and we're going to attack some children to bolster our numbers. I'm also going to attack these guys. These are like bigger children. They're actually going to start the fight against the orcs as a surprise attack. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a surprise for everyone involved. They got resurrected, but they got resurrected straight into dying again. Turns out orcs are slow, so we can take our giant army and mow down kids in the park. Not sure if these are even adding anything to our army at this point, but we just sort of need some numbers before we're able to properly take on that many orcs. If it's just this army, we can actually deal with this. Especially if we do that, we'll fight like 10v1 for the first few. Yeah, this is working out well. Now there's just one orc army left, and it's the one coming up below us. So instead of fighting them right away, we'll go ahead and do this. There's always one very brave archer who wants to just stand his ground. It's really just a slower way of dying. I don't know why I disengaged there. We basically threw our archers in the front line. Look at them. The knights don't even know how to come past them. Like, go around the archers. It'll work better. And now we're fighting these guys as well, but that's okay. Look at all that armor. All right, we're going to take my frustration out on these guys and basically everyone below me. I need to take out all of this like right now. It will not let me resurrect so long as I'm fighting. Just keep fighting, just keep fighting, just keep fighting. Got him. Good. Another treasure chest opened. Okay, here's 4 tier 3s. So these will turn into the knights for me. So this will be really good. I'm honestly okay with sacrificing some of my tier 1s to turn them into tier 3s. I've quickly built my army up to a nice size. Once again, a lot of tier 3 units. We're basically made of knights as demonstrated by that massacre. And now the orcs want to fight again. So I'm going to try and deal with them one little army at a time if I can while avoiding all the barbarians. That didn't work. I thought we were going to lose a bunch of archers there. We're still okay. We're in a really bad position for fighting these, but we're going to survive. And sometimes that's all we can do. We'll bravely run away and regroup. Perfect. 2 lone children, maybe even 3 of them actually. This is what we needed, a treasure chest. Well, we're also fighting the Vikings now, but I'm confident now with all these numbers, even though the archers are right where they shouldn't be. Okay, we took this battle in such a stupid spot that we might actually lose this, just because the archers jumped into battle because the treasure chest was in the way. I found another treasure chest. I just hope we can open it in time. Come on, open it. Open it. We gotta run. Okay, run. I'm gonna turn, and as soon as we open this chest, we're going to fight the orcs again. They should be beat up by now. Yeah, that's a little better. The numbers are dwindling slowly. Wow, they're strong. Long story short, I now have a very big, very effective army. It turns out you're allowed to stack a lot of archers into your army before you spawn the boss. Speaking of which, we just spawned him in while also getting a treasure chest, so we have an over maximum size army to fight him with. Plus these helpful morons. This army is so big. I think if I fight him straight up like this, the knights will work around him, and then all the archers will also surround him, and then we'll melt him very quickly. It's simply Robin Hood and the soup cans versus the ogre thing. He's about to do a slam, which is probably going to eliminate some knights, but I won't miss them. Hopefully that didn't hurt the archers too bad, but the archers are pretty well surrounding him. They're absolutely melting him. He did his ground stomp attack. We're still feeling pretty good. We got a lot of archers around. He's going to waste time calling for backup. He is immune while he does that, but we've got the numbers. We can just go straight through him. It's actually mostly thanks to the ring of archers that are doing so much damage. We're really allowed to collect a lot of archers this time. We're about to be raided by a Viking army as well, but it's too little too late for the weird ogre.